Alright, decided to make this video in the parking lot of my favorite store, Walmart. So, thinking of moving. I'm not thinking of it, I have to move. Well, I'm 23 now. April I'll be 24. And I've lived here in Buffalo, New York my entire life. I don't really like the idea of that. I guess I haven't really lived here my entire life. I lived abroad for 5 months in Germany, if you count that as living somewhere, but I don't know. I don't want to say I don't like Buffalo, because I know Buffalonians will get pretty heated about that, but I don't like the cold, I don't like the taxes, and yeah, those are two pretty big factors. I don't know, I just like the South more in general. Warm weather is definitely more my taste, and, you know, being able to keep more of what you earn. So I guess those are two big factors for me. Ultimately, though, the tough part, I've been applying to jobs in like a few different southern cities like Charlotte, Raleigh. I'm thinking Memphis, Tennessee was one of them. Anyways, though, the difficult part though is that obviously, you know, you get through the interview process and they want you to do a physical interview, like in person, and that just doesn't work for me, because I don't want to drive or fly all the way down to a city that's like, you know, 16 hours away by car. Or would it be like, I think it's like a 5-hour flight. Either way though, that takes money and time, which I have some money, but I don't really have much time. So I can't really just, you know, go to a city with the possibility of a job without actually knowing if I'm going to get one. So yeah, that's kind of my main setback. Which is why the thought came to me, although not to my family's pleasure, of moving to a city without having a job first. Because I have a good amount saved, and I don't know, the idea of that is kind of nerve-wracking, because you can go to a city and you don't know, you know, you might go there and it could be months and months before you get a job. I've never even been to some of the cities I'm considering, so I don't even know the layout or anything. But I guess that's kind of the cool part of it. It's kind of like an adventure. Oh, excuse me. I don't know. That's kind of what I like, I guess. I mean, the worst case scenario is I don't get a job, which, I mean, I realize that I don't really have a lot of experience, but I have a degree. I have some retail experience, so assuming I could get an entry-level job somewhere after a month or two of looking, worst case scenario. But let's even say I run out of money and I have to move. I mean, I wouldn't want to, but I could live with my parents in whatever city they're moving to. I think they're moving to Savannah, Georgia. Don't really want to live there. Nothing wrong with Savannah, but not really my style. It's a little too southern. But but yeah, so that's what I'm thinking of doing. My goal date is kind of June 1st of 2019. My main hang-up is Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I drive my grandmother around. I don't really drive around so much anymore. I'm at this stage. Excuse me. McDonald's. Shamrock Shake. Yeah, but mostly at this stage, the only place she goes out to that I physically drive her to is her hair salon. She used to go and get her nails done and go to the gym, but she stopped doing that because she got a little older, and you know, that's what time does. So yeah, that's the only place she really goes. However, I still, you know, get her groceries sometimes, or sandwich, sweep her floor, vacuum, take the trash out, etc. And there's a lot of family here. I have a really large family, because both sides of my parents came from families of like, I probably should know this, but like 7 or 8 kids. So yeah, I have like a ton of cousins, a ton of aunts and uncles, majority of which live in Buffalo still. And I know they could obviously still do that, but I do still have an internal guilt of not being there for her. Although both my siblings live in other cities, one in Philadelphia and one in New York City. So at the same time, you know, I've done it for like, must be 3 or 4 years now. So I don't know. If I could transplant that one factor, if I could have my grandma come with me, I know obviously that's not a possibility because she's quite elderly, but that I would like, because I would like to continue driving for her, but I just can't bear to live in Buffalo anymore. The cold really gets to you. There's not, I said taxes, but I didn't say this. There isn't a lot of opportunities here, and also people in Buffalo will disagree with me on that, but there really isn't. You know, it's coming up to some degree. I don't know if it's authentic or real growth or kind of forced by the state. But it's really nothing compared to the South, and people are still leaving in droves. A lot of young people, even older people, are leaving. And my parents, like I said, are planning on leaving. I think most people are their age are planning on leaving. I would say, I guess, more people my age are staying now, because people have like this weird loyalty to Buffalo, which I get. For the most part, it is a really nice place to live. The food's great, the people are great. You know, there's not a lot of traffic for the most part, but all the other factors kind of overshadow that. But I could understand someone wanting to live here. Just not for me. Anyways, though, I guess that's where I'm at currently in my life, and I'm trying to figure that out. I'm trying to balance that. But yeah, if you have an opinion on that and moving to another city without a job, please let me know. I've consulted a few people about it. Like some of my friends, you know, have done it. Even one guy at my work did it, and his brother did it, and my uncle did it, and one of my second cousins did it, and I never even knew that, and until I asked the question on Facebook. So apparently a lot of people have actually moved to a new city without a job or knowing anyone. So yeah, I guess it does work to some degree. If you've ever done it, or you know someone that does it, or if you just have your own opinion on it, comment below, because I'd like to know, because I'm having trouble deciding for myself. Anyways, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.